Hey folks, how's everybody doing? Hey Gordon, you need a break. Good stuff. Let me just quickly jump in the airplane and we're gonna go flying. Hopefully I got PilotEdge in there. I do, good stuff. And I forgot to... Yeah, I need to rebind you to contact ATC. Yes, apply. Good stuff. Get rid of those. Sweet. Yeah. I'm at Newark. And in fact, what I'm going to do here is... Ah, there we go. We're on the network. Let's just jump in and do some quick flying stuff. Not going to go through the full checklist. But don't hit your head on there, Toto. That, and that. All of those are coming off. And that thing too. And I need to actually check what's the mission today. Reflected Reality Sim. Today we are on PilotEdge, monkeying about around Newark. Closed up for New York. Did he? Damn it, did I miss something? I mean, let's go ahead and listen. As usual, flying PT6 Sim. I'ma ask him. In fact, just for if as they move along, that was 12 minutes.
Nose door. Nose door.
Huh. Oh, right, yeah, he wants me to do approaches at around EWR. Okay, no problem. Well, let's listen in to some radio frequencies here then, and I'll see about that. Worst case, I'm gonna go flying on, I don't know, what other part of PilotEdge? Some other part. Probably. Duck but with vector thrust. Good stuff. EWR. Let's see. Compute generator is online or available. Sweet. And I want the 10-9. I want to listen to 121.8. Okie doke, and listen on radio 1. Let's see if anything's there. Ice bat trap. Entry approaches earlier than they land and departed JFK. ATC moves with them. Okay. Oh my. That's a lot of work. I'm gonna try to keep up with it. Let's see. Okay. So I'm gonna call up. It'll be Vectors Dixie. One two two point one two one 2.1. Okay. It's the main group that's What is the main group that's flying? Well, I'm just flying basically by myself. There's no group. Did you get detail about the sun visor hinge point? Yes, he did. Yes, he did, I believe. They probably have clearance. 1885. So should I file a flight plan? Probably. Let me just get that quickly going. File a flight plan. How'd you do this again? IFR, we're gonna be November 650 Charlie Lima. We are a CL650 Slant Lima. Definitely not heavy, don't need that. We need true airspeed 250. EWR to EWR. Cruising at, I don't know, maybe 4,000 feet. And that'll be that. Oop, wrong window. There, get rid of this. And I want a thingy I can scribble on. And let's see, do they have... I wonder if ATIS is on. Or data ATIS. Request failed. Huh. Yeah, that ain't happening. Okay. Already void if removed. Okay. Let's try 134.825. 134.825 and listen into it. Okay, no ATIS on there. I'm gonna try if they just give me taxi. Or I would have removed sticker. Okay, so in that case, we're just gonna get going. I know what set of actions I have to perform to get the airplane up and running. All of that is good. How's my fuel state here? Not a lot. So while I'm setting stuff, I'm going to call Jenny for more fuel. I'm going to leave the door open.
Hot start flight support. Jenny speaking. How can we help?
Request
of course,
fuel.
I'll have that over with you in a minute or two. Anything else?
That'll be
Always
all.
a pleasure. Take care.
And expedite things, we're gonna go ahead and whatever. We don't have to break immersion here, I guess. Status active November 22 until 3rd November until this 01 December, so that's good. We're gonna go Teterboro. I'm gonna go cycle the database through. Go tab to tab. Go ahead and call on ground. Didn't realize the 650 was compatible. It's a beta currently. Something about system programming for flight sims. Are you programming these systems with the possession of every single detail, or reverse engineering inferring them from context? Both. I do have a decent amount of manuals, but obviously I don't have manuals that let me assemble one. Are they even here? Or not tab, I'm at EWR. There. I was wondering why that symbol was so far away. Okay. Anyone ballsy enough to try to sob. New York departure. Let's try New York departure. Are they around on there? 19.2. I think I got the audio running, don't I? Prefs. Where's the preferences window? There you are. Yep. Yep. Yep, those are good. No flight plan legs, so I don't know what they're gonna depart. Oh boy. It's the best place to be.
All right, Captain.
Point
Fuel
key.
truck is hooked up. Just let me know how much fuel you need. Or would you like to go tanks full today?
Let's see, what are you gonna be doing? Let's, I don't know, pump like 400 gallons. That's gonna give us 2,400 pounds, 2,800 pounds. Let's put it up to about there.
All right, I'm gonna go start up the pump.
So that, and that, and that, and that. Man, this thing's hard to see. Actually, what I'm gonna do here, got a bit of an imbalance on the right, or to the left, actually. Let's do a shut-off test is good. I'll leave this one closed. I said, yeah, leave that one closed. Let this one fill up a little bit, and Rex's milk runs. And I'll open you up again. Okay, leave that guy to run. I would start at MMU and get airborne silently. Ah. Well, I'm gonna fuel up, and I'm gonna reposition to MMU. Okay. No problemo. So go to PilotEdge. I'm gonna file a new flight plan. I'm just gonna go VFR. Yeah. No need for flight plan filing or anything of that sort. So I'm gonna let that guy fuel up. Then we're gonna reposition to anyone departing EWR at this point. Okay. So we're gonna let the fueler guy finish. And in the meantime, open, actually these are gonna stay closed. Alrighty. Come on, get it done. So if we went KMMU, in engineering terms or programming terms, that'd be our memory management unit on a computer. But whatever. What is the weather at that place? KMMU terminal weather. Send off. Oh, we must have VDL2 data link because it's pretty fast. MMU is 330.15, gusting 15. Why would they put a gust factor if it's steady wind, or the same wind?
Or 758 for November, New York Tower runway 4 right, good low approach.
I heard something. Okay, come on, fueler guy. Get us that fuel. Really cram it in there. High flow jet A. Nah, unfortunately not. To be honest, we already have enough, so at 6,000 pounds, I'm gonna call it. That's gonna give us about an hour and a half with reserve.
For 758 for November, flight missing procedure with Pelvis contact in New York approach 119.2.
Okay, KMMU to EWR. And what are some useful nav aids around here? We're gonna bring that up on this side, and we're gonna go grab low and high nav
Refueling
aids.
is complete, Captain. Do you need anything else?
That'll be all.
Okay, just one quick signature on here, and here's a copy for your records. Have a nice day.
Alrighty. So, KMMU. Oh, god damn it, clear out the field. KMMU, and we want to go Morristown.
New York departure TBM 758 for November on the published mist, climbing out of or leveling off at 2,500.
UK 758 for November, New York departure, or on receive request.
Like a couple turns in the hold and then vectors for another ILS back into New York.
Murray 5, correction 8 for November. Hold at Peterborough VOR, as published 6 at climb and maintain 4,000, expect for the clearance 1.
Ooh, they might be getting the ground controller here, so.
1355.
Alright, hold as published,
Okay.
climb to 4,000, TBM 758 for November.
Alrighty then. We might be getting to stay here. We'll be faster. Could be. Okay, let me close up the door here. There's nobody else coming. Power levers are fixed. I saw you push through a fix. I don't have it in, I don't think. Maybe I do. This freak music is easy. You'd think this was VATSIM. I know, right? Okay. I'm gonna give him a second here to think about it. Okay, whatever. We'll just turn him. Get the beacon. Okay, we're gonna probably stay put then. Alrighty, probably gonna get taxi here, so I'll reprogram the box again. They're gonna be EWR to EWR. And let me pull the weather. EWR then. Request terminal weather, EWR. Get rid of you. I want the stab. I want the yaw damp. I want the... What probe coverage do I have on? EWR weather.
Great, 4 November. Can we get you a vector for the downwind?
Let's see.
8 November, yeah, we're right.
Big.
Number 7584 November, fly heading.
And I
we're now
want
flying
you
260,
to...
maintain 4000.
3033.
260, maintain 4000, it's 7584 November.
Okay, 3033, and this guy here over as well. It says I have a cover on. Which cover did I forget? Cover your ears, folks, it's gonna be loud.
Door.
Yes, yes, I know. Which one did I miss?
Tango on the approach
The one time I didn't call for clearance for engine start, it would have told me.
We're seeing another try at the ILS 4 right.
Number 664 November, Tango, roger, climb, maintain 3000.
Alright.
664 November, Tango.
Great, 4
Alright,
November, turn left,
so
heading
we've got
220.
that. We want, let me actually make the windows a bit bigger. So I want you to be like so. Okay, and at EWR clearance, no, we want ground, don't we? So 120.18. You got the weather, winds are out of northeast, northwest. So probably will make sense. This will be a crosswind. 29 will be a slight crosswind. Probably 29 or 04 left and right. Departing probably 29 for me. I am located up here at Signature. Zulu 5 Zulu.
November, 64 November Tango can take vectors to the ILS.
4 Tango, turn
Stands to reason.
left, heading at 310.
Please, 4 left for departure.
310 for the ILS.
Okay.
Confirm 4 right.
Oh shit! I got my. I disabled my Navigraph charts to test some FAA stuff, and now I'm stuck with FAA charts. Well, I have a fix for that. We're gonna go to the.
Great, 4 November, descend to maintain 3000.
Where's the FSU? The FSU breaker is down here. So I want to go ahead and pull MFD1, MFD2. File server unit, where are you at? Damn it, I have to look in the list again. I don't remember the breaker position, even though I've pulled it several times already. FSU, CB1P11, after
TBM 4 November, contact New York approach now 128.55.
FSU, this guy here.
128.55, 7584 November.
Okay, stand by with the screen. And let me set up my Navigraph charts. Networking. Nope, nope, yep. Back in we go. So P11. That guy. That guy. And that guy.
Published mist off the north.
Citation 130 Lima Mike, North departure, hello, to altitude.
Now, how pissed off is this thing gonna be?
Mike, 2200.
FSU is booted up. Aha!
4 November Tango, turn left heading 220.
There we go. This is Navigraph charts. Good stuff. Okay, go away. No, hang on. Do stay here. I want number 1 and start it. Just for funsies. It's gonna be a thumbs up. Yep. Good stuff, so I didn't forget anything super duper crucial. That's Symlink running as well, right? No, Symlink isn't required for this. This is built into the airplane.
Reserve Lima Mike, say request.
Citation 0, Mike, do another ILS runway 4 right at Newark, please.
Citation 0, Mike, climb maintain at 3000.
Go away, go away.
I'll maintain 3000, citation 0, Mike.
Generators. Now I'm gonna go to the engine leads for this takeoff. Actually, I don't need you.
Number 0, Mike, turn left heading 310, vectors ILS runway 4 right at bridge.
Flaps, steering, everything else. All the other items on here are explainable. We're gonna go and request switch to TARA 1200 VFR, and let's push
4 November Tango, contact New York, bridge
Toga,
128.55
and temperature
mark.
today is 6 degrees. And in terms of takeoff speeds, alright, I didn't do a perfinite here, so perfinite, you're
Number
gonna,
664 November Tango, New York,
for
approach
the
now
time being, I'm gonna assume
128.55.
3,000 feet cruise altitude, no,
128.55,
really no difference.
4 November Tango.
And runway 04 left, as people said that it's gonna be. Everything else on here is more or less understood. 310/13. Good stuff. Send speeds. Okay, good. Good to know. I guess it's not available. 3,000 and speed of 200 initially. Runway for departure. We'll see if it's going to be 04, but for now, I'm going to just set the heading. Newark ground, number 650 Charlie Lima with the weather at signature West taxi for VFR departure. Hopefully that worked. I should be on 121.8. Did my key work? Sure did. Newark ground, November 650 Charlie Lima.
650 Charlie Lima, New York, correction, Newark ground, cleared into New York Bravo airspace, departure frequency 119.2, squawk 2514, runway 4 left, taxi via Sierra, Alpha, cross runway 11.
Cleared into Bravo, 119.2 for departure, squawk 2514, runway 4 left via Alpha, cross 11, November 650 Charlie Lima. Okay, 19-2.
Charlie Lima, it'll be Sierra to Alpha first, cross runway 11 at Sierra.
Sierra to Alpha, cross 11 at Sierra, November 650 Charlie Lima. Yep, that stands to reason, so it's going to be Sierra to... Sierra, you are coming down to here, Alpha, and Alpha is all the way, we don't actually need full length, we could shorten it up. And November 600 Charlie Lima request intersection departure from November if available.
Reserve Charlie Lima, Roger, you can expect that runway 4 left, Sierra, Alpha, November, cross runway 11.
Sierra, Alpha, November, cross 11 on Sierra, 650 Charlie Lima. Alrighty. Not gonna roll over anybody. Good stuff. Clear on both sides. Actually, I have not set the parking brake. I need to request the chalk speed removed. Alrighty, so we're gonna come down a little alleyway here, Zulu 5, then onto Sierra. Okay, chalks are away. Lovely stuff. Brakes are off. Let's roll. Okay, airplane's rolling. Give it a squirt of power just to get it moving. Turn right here. I did model, well, I should have probably pulled onto the taxi line, not onto, turned around right on the holding pad, but whatever. In the past, I did create a model for Newark for X-Plane 11. Model it up pretty much from scratch, so I'm fairly... I don't remember the names of the taxiways, but I am very familiar with the layout. So there's at least that positive aspect of it. Alrighty, let's go. And squawk, we want 2514. 2514. Squawky squawk is squawking. Right turn here across the helipad. Hot start scenery when... I did this way before hot start. Clear on the right and the left. Alright, actually I do have analog brakes. So we want Sierra over on here, so right turn. Clear on the runway, clear on the left. Anti-collision lights have come on, there we go, TCAS is working. And let's keep this up so we can see our progress for the taxi. We're going to make a southwest taxi here. Hopefully my brakes are released. Okay, slide right here, still on Sierra. Alpha is going to be joining us from the right. Who do they have right away then? We're going to be changing to their taxiway. Wow, the crosswind's real, buddy. Definitely there. Laps are set. Trim is about set. Have to counter steer here to counter the
650 Charlie November, contact Newark Tower 118.3.
118.3, 650 Charlie Lima. Oof, who's gonna do that now? I need to, one hand to steer. 18.3. Newark Tower, number 650 Charlie Lima on Alpha taxiing.
650 Charlie Lima, Newark Tower, hold short runway 4 left at November, it'll be a couple minutes for inbound traffic.
Or hold short 4 left at November 650 Charlie Lima.
Newark November 664 November Tango with the ILS 4 right.
664 November Tango, Newark Tower, runway 4 right, clear to land.
Clear to land 4 right, number 664 November Tango.
Time to slow down, coming up on November here to the left. Don't need this anymore.
Tower 4 Mike Tango's going, Miss Buzz. Roger in for Mike Tango. Roger, flight miss is topless, contact departure 119.2. Missed is published, over to departure.
Okie doke, here we come on November. And slowing down, slowing down. Okay, brakes are set. Get the rest of the stuff out of the way. So, I'm going to go ahead and fire up the auto ignition system now. Everything else is set. We're landing pretty much sea level since we're turning back. And thanks for the follow. Who is that? Cubic Cox. Thanks, thanks, thanks. Wonderful stuff. Alrighty. Good stuff. That thing got a car
Citation
stuck
130
to it.
Mike, do an ILS 4 right.
Yeah.
120 Lima Mike, New York Tower runway 4 right.
Seems the model isn't quite right. It's when the gear's down, it's got the car in it. Well, that's a little bit of an American break there. It's a flying BMW. But the door open as well. Sweet. That's looking real pro right there. You guys always fly with the car on? Not removing the car. Do they have the gear still down or not?
Crossing 664 November Tango, if you on the missed, contact departure 119.2.
I think, oh, that's the chocks.
664 November Tango, switch.
Okay, something bugged in the animation. Way too dang. We tied a beacon. Yeah, it could be. We actually turned down the audio here. Apologies for that. If it was too loud. There. Okay, and 19.2. 19.2 is going to pre-select for the next one. Good stuff. Active features finally real. At least in, yep. Okie doke. You got another guy coming in. To the right. Another hover car. Trailing a Challenger. Amazing stuff. Whoever's flying that Challenger might want to check if they've got the beacon on. Then I suppose. Well, this thing's pretty useless right now, but whatever. It's the same or a different one? No, it's a different one. The one before is over 2,500 feet now on the departure end. This is this is another one. I was wondering, like, what the hell's sticking out from that?
Citation 0 Maxwell missed.
Citation 0 Lima Roger, missed published contact departure 119.2.
Published missed over to departure 0 Mike.
Tom 0650 Charlie Lima runway 4 left at November, clear for takeoff. Traffic is a citation departing the parallel runway.
Or left clear takeoff, number 650 Charlie Lima. Okie doke. Let's go finish up the remaining items here. So we'll want one of these and one of these. First officer is going to get the anti-collision light out of the way for me. So that's all good. Other than that, let's go flying. Runway alignment looks okay. Heading checks. Let's go. And ATS is engaged. We're looking for 88.6. And one hold. A little bit more juice could use, but whatever. Rotate, and here we come. And positive rate gear's coming up. Flaps up.
Thunder 650 Charlie Lima, contact New York departure 119.2.
Over to departure 650 Charlie Lima. Okay, hold and altitude. Over to departure. New York departure November 650 Charlie Lima 1.5 climbing 3000.
Number 650 Charlie Lima, New York departure, morning radar contact, turn right heading 080.
Retro heading 080 November 650 Charlie Lima. Okay, 3000 out select cap, fairly bumpy ride today. After takeoffs, we don't need you anymore, and left and right reverse disarm. Everything else is pretty much there. So let's load up an ILS. Probably they're going to be landing 4 left if they're going to be landing 4 left, and that means what options do we have? Okay, EWR.
Number 664 November Tango, contact New York approach 128.55.
2855, 4 November Tango Swan.
Number 4 Mike Tango, contact New York approach 128.55.
RNAV GPS.
4 Mike Tango over there.
No, R&P, how about that? R&P.
650 Charlie Lima, say request.
Request the RNAF Zulu for runway 4 right back at Newark for practice.
Number 0 Charlie Lima, turn left heading 300, maintain VFR at 3000.
Left heading 300, VFR 3000, 650 Charlie Lima.
And what's your approach again? We're requesting the RNAV.
RNAV Zulu for runway 4 right back at Newark, 650 Charlie Lima. That LOD was something. What LOD? If it's turn beacon off while flying in the CL.
0 Lima Mike, turn left heading 220.
No.
Left 2200 Mike.
It's the same as in any other aircraft with a beacon, pretty much. No. So we should be, if memory serves. Let's pick you up. We want map symbols. I'll want airspace. We should be in the Bravo here, so we are able to accelerate up to 250. What's my transponder modes? Let's take both above and below. Manhattan slowly popping in. Yes, I have got the rendering distance turned down quite a bit. I have the density. I have the density up to max. I wanted to try it out to basically behave like MSFS. So I have the density up to max, so every single house pretty much is populated. And I have the distance turned down. Is that similar to that flying BMW? Outer marker. We're passing apparently an outer marker. Okay, so Zulu 4 right. Good stuff, so let's go ahead and load that in. Depart arrive.
Number 0 Charlie Lima, turn left heading 220.
Left turn heading 2200 Charlie Lima. Okay, 220. Let's go RNAV Zulu 4 right. Probably gonna get vector to final. And from ISATs, yes. Execute. Flight plan discontinuity as acknowledged. Shut up. Let's slow down back to about 220. We're gonna creep in 210 maybe, so we're not creeping up too hard on the other traffic. Alright, probably should have turned on my landing lights. Yeah, weather is good VFR. No problemo.
0 Charlie Lima, contact New York approach 128.55.
2855, November 600 Charlie Lima.
It's Journey 605. Journey 605, descend and maintain 3000. Descend and maintain 3000, Journey 605.
New York approach, hello, November 650 Charlie Lima, 3000 and 220 on a heading.
November 650 Charlie Lima, New York approach, maintain 210 knots.
210 knots, 650 Charlie Lima. I do think XB's overdue. Turbulence looks like fairly still air, judging by the clouds. Yeah, or it could be just that the weather depiction is wrong.
2204 Mike Tango.
Let's see if it is my autopilot code. Let's turn off the autopilot. And nope, that is actually shaking me about the autopilot's off.
Journey 605, traffic 10 o'clock, 5 miles westbound, turning southbound, citation level 4000.
Hey, Steve DM.
Journey 605 looking.
Welcome, welcome.
November 0 Charlie Lima, turn right heading 250.
Right turn 250, 650 Charlie Lima.
November 0 Charlie Lima, traffic 1 o'clock, 4 miles southbound, descending out of 3.5 for 3 is a Challenger.
Alright, looking for it, 650 Charlie Lima.
November 4 November Tango, 7 from Cal, fly heading 050, 1800 till established.
Yeah, he's turned me pretty much into that guy.
040 1800 till established, cleared out of Rockland Yankee 4 right number 664 number Tango.
November 0 Lima Mike, turn left heading 100.
Yeah, he's crossing in front of my nose here.
Journey 605, turn right heading 220, then and reduce speed to 210.
This is an event, kind of an event, yeah.
Right 220, slow to 210, Journey 605.
November 0 Charlie Lima, fly heading 230.
Heading 230, 650 Charlie Lima.
November 0 Lima Mike, maintain 190 knots.
190 knots, citation 0 Mike.
Alrighty. So that guy's over yonder. Yonder somewhere. There it is. Okay, now it doesn't have the car on it. There's at least that.
Citation 0 Lima Mike, 6 miles from...
Is it possible this is your graphic settings? I have a big problem with RX570. No problem with XB11. Ah, yeah. You're on a Radeon, that's already a problem.
Journey 605, turn left heading 100.
And I am on RTX 3060 Ti, so that might not translate well to your requirements. So we're coming up to ISATs. I'm expecting to give me maybe about another 5 to 7 miles, turn me in, then onto a joining angle, and then inbound. CL650s are showing up without the car, but everything else. With the car, small sample size, but it checks out so far. Interesting Vanson flyer, yeah, that makes sense. There's a distinction then between...
Contact tower at Doan 118.3.
Doan 18.3, citation 0
I'm going
to
prep tower in there. Hey, flying his bow.
070 for Mike Tango.
November 0 Charlie Lima, reduce speed to 180.
Speed 180, 650 Charlie.
Journey 605, turn left heading 070.
Alrighty, speed is set 180.
Journey 605.
We can go clean 180.
Journey 605,
but to improve the nose attitude, lower it a little bit, I'm going to go flaps 20. So we're going to go probably slot in behind this guy.
Journey 605, maintain 180 knots till Doan, then contact Newark Tower 118.3.
180 knots to Doan, then Tower 18.3, Journey 605.
We can have the nose on, I guess. So let's see what Keith's going to come up with. I'm expecting a turn, but we're about 3 to 5 miles behind this guy. So pretty soon. Somebody 3,000 feet below me? Not the other ground. Display menu showing nearest airports.
November 0 Charlie Lima, turn left heading 100.
Left turn 100, 650 Charlie Lima. Okay, left turn 100. I'm cheating and looking at the first officer's screen there to set the heading. Sounds like Keith himself. It is indeed. For convenience, I could just place the pop-up autopilot panel for myself here. Okay, let's check the chart for the approach. Down there.
November 4 Mike Tango 8 from
Good stuff.
Dillon.
Climb, so missed approach.
3000 full established on the localizer. Cleared ILS runway 4 right approach.
3000
Check ISATs Kobe. Yeah, runway 04.
4 Mike Tango maintain 180 knots or greater.
28 1700 runway 04.
180 or greater.
Then 396 climb Cambo Mosme. Teterboro hold.
Number 4 Mike Tango, you can contact tower at Dillon.
And Teterboro hold is
4 Mike Tango, got
157 on the inbound course in right turns for my legs.
0 Charlie Lima, turn left heading 080.
Left turn 080, 0 Charlie Lima. Alrighty, 080 checked, and the hold is checked. All the routing is good. Keep using the 3D panel when I got the 2D pop-up. It's kind of pointless, isn't it? So 2,500 for the mist. Direct Cambo on track 073 to Mosme. On track 025 to Teterboro, viewer on hold when authorized by ATC. Continue climb and hold 3,000. Sweet. So we're not going to transition on to the packs onto the APU. Landing elevation is set, which should be pretty much 0 feet. Let's see.
November 0 Charlie Lima, 9 miles from Dillon, flight heading 070. Maintain 3000 until established on localizer. Cleared ILS runway 4 right approach. Actually, November 0 Charlie Lima, disregard. Which approach were you looking for?
Or looking for, okay, going back to heading 080 and looking for RNAV Zulu 4 right for 60 Charlie Lima. I can switch over to the ILS if that helps.
November 0 Charlie Lima, no, you're fine. Fly heading 060, intercept final approach course for the RNAV Zulu runway 4 right approach.
060 final approach course for runway 4 Zulu 4 right, for RNAV 4 right Zulu approach and 3000 until established. 60 Charlie Lima. Okay, so arm approach, and we're gonna go unsequence this puppy. So 038 on the inbound course. Execute.
November 0 Charlie Lima, 1.5 from Isachi, cross Isachi at or above 2,800, cleared RNAV Zulu runway 4 right approach.
Maintain 2,800 or above until passing Isachi and cleared RNAV Zulu 4 right approach 60 Charlie Lima. And guess what? I didn't start the descent. So I'm going to roll you down to 0 for now, and we're just going to go ahead and grab the VNAV profile, which should be fairly close to us. It's not that far. Yeah, it's only 200 feet low. And we want VNAV. There we go. Now that makes sense. Alrighty. Gonna maintain.
0 Charlie Lima, contact Newark Tower 118.3, and present speed is fine until the final approach fix. That'll work.
18.3 present speed until final approach fix. 60 Charlie Lima. Alrighty, talk to the tower. Newark Tower number 650 Charlie Lima 4 right for ILS, correction Zulu, RNAV Zulu 4 right 650 Charlie Lima. What am I saying?
4 right clear land.
4 right clear land, and just for advise for info, there's going to be a missed approach and into the hold 4 650 Charlie Lima.
Sure, you're Charlie Mark.
Okie doke.
During 605, Juliet Papa Golf at Golf Cross Runway 4 left and contact ground 121.8. Julia Papa Golf at Golf Cross 4 left in 218, Journey 605.
Is my altimeter set correctly? It's aiming me high. .3033 for sure. Because it's aiming me right at the end of the runway. I do have real weather on. Huh. Or there we go. Okay, okay. It was a shallower descent leg. And now we're coming down hard. Okay. So speeds are coming back. Flaps 30. And back down to VREF. Which I don't... Have I computed? I have not, have I? Huh. OAT. Air. Send.
1,000.
Checked. Thrust reverser is not going to arm. I'll leave you on. Auto ignition. I'm going to add a little bit of speed to that. There, that's what I wanted. Now that looks correct.
Murdering for my Tango, hold short of Papa.
500.
For my Tango,
Checked.
deactivate at Julia, holding short of Papa.
For my Tango, thank you at Juliet, cross runway 4 left in contact ground, point 8.
Over ground. Point 8 for my Tango.
It's aiming kind of short now. Okay, going around.
Set go around thrust. Positive rate.
And 600 trail was going
Go
around.
around thrust set.
For 650 Charlie Merge.
Flaps 20.
Alrighty, flaps 20, here we come.
Gear up. Set FMS nav.
For 650
Flaps
Charlie
20
Merge,
indicated.
contact New York departure 119.2.
19.2, 600 trail. Okay,
Set FLC 200 knots. Gear up indicated.
over to New York. Come on, speed. Come back, come back. New hello, November 650 Charlie Lima on the mist for runway 4 right.
650 Charlie Lima, New York departure, say altitude and request.
2,500 and request a turn into hold, and then we'll try for another approach for 650 Charlie Lima. Okay, 200 knots, flaps up. And auto ignition is off.
Ready for immediate return checklist.
Okay, he's done.
Number 650 Charlie Lima, just verify you're still VFR, or do you want IFR clearance?
VFR, and for practice approaches, we're doing just shooting the approach and then go and mist, and then direct the vectors for VFR vectors and back to an IFR approach for practice.
Yep, that works, no problem. Number 650 Charlie Lima, 650 Charlie Lima, executes this procedure as published and hold at the Teterboro VOR. Accept, climb, and maintain 3,000. Expect further clearance when you tell me, I guess.
Execute mist as published, hold at Teterboro, accept, maintain 3,000, and we'll let you know for the next approach 650 Charlie Lima. Jeez, I can't talk today. I'm completely confused. So what's the next one we're going to try? We've tried a Zulu. Yankee, are you in any way more spicy? Yankee is an LPV. Has the same mist. ILS has the same mist. Let's see what other spicy approaches they might have available. Ooh. And New York from 600 Charlie may request with the RNAV Yankee for runway 29er at Teterboro at Newark be available.
Number 0 Charlie on standby.
I wanted to do a spicy one because if you look at that one, let me show you. Approach RNAV Yankee 29er. It's got a sweeping, nice little turn. Like that. Is there some visual thing? It might be. Yeah, stating visual 29er. I wanted to do the instrument approaches to get the FMS to work out. You're thinking about it like a pilot, but I'm not. Thinking about it like an FMS engineer. So into the hold we go. RPAR missed approach. So yeah. So hang on, 4 right, is that an AR approach? Well, yes it is, in fact. Huh. The more you know.
Number 650 Charlie on the we're unable runway 2911. We could probably squeeze you, but 29's not available.
Roger that. Let me check the charts for 11600 Charlie.
Okay, sounds good.
Ah, these are all boring. These are straight ends. 4 right's all straight ends. 4 left is all straight ends. So nothing is spicy here. 2 twos are going to be coming in the opposite direction and they're going to let me have that. Oh well. VOR runway 11. For left circle 11. Ah no, they're not going to let me go to 11. Shorten the short answer of that. What the VOR is going to do. And New York, November 600 Trail may request the VOR for runway 11.
Sure, Charlie, I understand that.
Haha. Just make it a little bit spicy.
Number 650 Charlie Lima, turn right heading 280, vector for the VOR runway 11, approach maintain 3000.
Roger, heading 280, maintain 3000, 650 Chelma. Alrighty. Round we go. Okay, so vectors for the VOR. VD11 vectors. Sweet. It's an offset. That's gonna be fun. Can you imagine trying this in the XP12 Citation X? It'd probably implode. You tried that, yeah. By hand. For manual flight. So I'm gonna go direct Pines, but I'm gonna put in the final approach course of 115. That's gonna give me an extended runway center line. And good stuff. FMS message. Approach for ref only. That is acknowledged. Sweet. Yeah, let's speed up a little bit. At least 210.
Number 0 Charlie Lima, contact New York approach 128.55. We'll see you.
2855, number 650 Charlie Lima, see ya. New York, hello, November 650 Charlie Lima 3000 on a heading of 280.
Delta 650 Charlie Lima, New York approach. Understand you're looking for the VOR runway 11.
Affirm for 650 Charlie Lima.
Delta 0 Charlie Lima, roger, expect direct pines once you've passed it.
0 Charlie Lima. With the elitist mod, which is textures to stick in up over half the panel. Oof. I gotta say, for a dense scenery like New York, it's, well...
0 Charlie Lima, I see you also have an IFR on file to Kennedy. Are you going to be picking that up on the mist?
Yeah, we can go ahead and pick that up on the mist, 650 Charlie.
0 Charlie Lima, sounds like a plan.
Alrighty. So in that case, let me speed this whole business up a little bit. So we're gonna go 250 knots. Airplane's barely feeling the pressure. Push the speed up. We're kind of just googling at the minute to see if RMP air approaches with RF legs are allowed to be hand flown. Sure they are. They're still considered a non-precision approach, so I mean, sure you can. If you can fly an ILS down to Cat 1 minimums, I can assure you can fly something lower precision. Alrighty, I'm expecting a turn soon here. And we tune in the primary nav 8A. Which is gonna be... no, hang on, that's the wrong approach chart. There you are. VOR for runway 11. So it's Pines.
November 0 Charlie Lima, turn left heading 160 when able, proceed direct Pines.
Left turn 160, direct Pines, 650 Charlie Lima. Okay, 160, go away, go away. 160 on the heading. I'm gonna take a direct to Pines. Speed 200. Tighten the turn up a smidge. Yes, I know, exit FPL and mod. Runway 11, 420, Saks, direct left.
Bank angle.
Oh, come on. Try and keep up, buddy.
0 Charlie Lima, cross Pines at or above 2000, cleared VOR runway 11 approach.
Cross Pines that are above 2000, cleared VOR runway 11 approach, 650 Charlie. Got some glare going. LNAV. We'll select that thing down. VNAV. And I'll set you down to 1500. Minimums. MDA is 1000. So I'll just go and go menu. Actually, no, not menu. Refs. Mirror mins 1000. Alrighty. So the approach is for reference only. So Kennedy is 15.9er. So it's 1159. 1159. Yep, V path, top of drop. Here we come. And I wanted to bring up some needles. Bearing source, VOR1. Go ahead. What did I push? I pushed FMS1. It said VOR1. Crap, I'm opening windows left and right here. Okay, flaps 20. Speed 160. And we'll resend.
November 0 Charlie Lima, just coordinating with approach with the tower because they are departing off of 4 left simultaneously. Can you accept a lasso, a land and hold short, runway 1 on 11 for runway 4 left?
Affirmative for 600 Charlie Lima.
November 0 Charlie Lima, thanks, I'll pass that.
Okay, just about for gear speeds. Oof, we're kind of playing it here by the ear. Okay, flaps a 30. I'm gonna set this down to the runway.
November 0 Charlie Lima, contact Newark Tower 118.3.
18 free, 600 Charlie Lima. Okay, bring the speed back down, back down. Tower is on comm 2.
Newark Tower, November 664, November Tango, is ready for takeoff 4 left.
We're 664 November Tango, Newark Tower, runway 4 left, line up and wait, traffic landing the crossing runway.
Line up and wait, 4 left, November 664, November Tango.
And Newark, November 650 Charlie Lima on the VOR11.
For 650 Charlie Lima, Newark Tower, runway 11 clear to land and hold short, runway 4 left.
Clear to land, hold short, runway 4 left, 650 Charlie Lima. Oh, this is gonna be spicy. Look at how we're getting bumped about. Nice tailwind. It's churning. Churning hard. Okay, let's go, baby. Continue. Alrighty, you go away. Right there, and we're gonna go visual from here on out. Flight director is going away.
500.
Okay, land and hold short runway 4 left. No problemo. We got a ton of tailwind, more than the airframe's certified for. But I know how to stop this thing on a dime. Would help if I had the thrust reversers armed as well. No problemo. We got this. 3.1 degree slope. Ton of tailwind. We'll make this work. You'll see. Manual thrust. Alrighty, here we come. Aiming for the touchdown zone. And no floaty.
50, 40, 30, 20, 10.
Alright. There we go. Thrust reverser is stowed. There, you see, we made it work.
Australian 664 November Tango, runway 4 left, clear for takeoff.
Clear for takeoff, 4 left, November 664, November Tango.
Okay, turn on right over here on Romeo.
Under 0 Charlie Lima, left or right at Romeo, contact ground point 8.
Okay, right turn out Romeo 0.8 for ground 600 Charlie. Alrighty, that was exciting. Tune and ground is 0.8, went to 1.8. So clear the runway. There they go. Braking brake is set. Flaps to 20, 121.8. Newark ground, November 650 Charlie Lima, clear of 11 on Romeo. Looking for taxi back to 4 left and pick up our IFR to JFK.
Number 650 Charlie Lima. Newark ground runway 4 left, taxi via Romeo, Bravo, hold short of Alpha Alpha for now, and stand by on the clearance.
Romeo Bravo, hold short Alpha Alpha. Alpha Alpha 650 Charlie Man. We can accept interception departure from November 650 Charlie Man.
0 Charlie Man, roger.
Okay, clear left and right. Got a Challenger here. It's about to kill me. Gonna race him. About to make me look bad. Okay, those are done.
650 Charlie Lima, contact Newark, clearance 118.85 for the clearance.
1885 for clearance 650 Charlie. 1885, I'm gonna put you over to there. I'm gonna keep a listen and watch on comm 2. Your clearance number 650 Charlie, request clearance to JFK.
650 Charlie Lima, Newark clearance, let's say a full route clearance for you whenever you're ready.
Request if we can stop here on our taxi after the next intersection to copy the clearance.
650 Charlie Lima, yeah, hold that wherever you'd like, just let me know.
Okay, yeah, I can't copy a clearance while taxiing with one hand against a crosswind. Go ahead for 650 Charlie Man.
650 Charlie Lima, clear to the JFK airport, Newark 4 departure. Radar vectors Breezy, Bravo Echo, correction, Bravo Romeo Echo, Zulu Yankee. Victor 39, Charlie Mike Kilo. Victor 374, Dena, Delta Echo November, November Alpha. Direct Bravo Delta Romeo. Victor 44, Deer Park VOR Delta Papa Kilo, and then direct. Climb via SID, accept maintain 1000. Departure frequency 119.2. Squawk 3767.
Okay, it's clear to New York via Newark for departure, radar vectors Brezzy, Victor 39, Charlie Mike Kilo, Victor 374, Dana, Bravo Delta Romeo, Victor 44, Delta Papa Kilo, direct. And going to be climb via SID, accept maintain 1000, 119.2 for departure, 3767 for the squawk for November 650 Charlie Lima.
0 Charlie Lima, read back correct.
Okay. And Newark ground November 650 Charlie Lima is back on the frequency with you on Bravo.
650 Charlie Lima, roger, runway 4 left, taxi via Bravo, hold short of Alpha Alpha.
4 left via Bravo, hold short Alpha Alpha 650 Charlie Lima.
And I'm sorry, you wanted the November intersection, so Bravo, hold short of November.
Bravo, hold short November 650 Charlie Lima. Alrighty. Time to key all of that into the Smarty Box. So let's go EWR to JFK, KJFK. We're going to be departing runway 4 left. Newark 4 departure, execute, flight plan. Going to be a vector departure that checks out. And on here I'm going to take, geez, now it would be really useful to have a co-pilot. So we're going to be vectors to Brezzy. It shouldn't be too far from us, so hopefully, yep, that checks out. Victor 39. Geez, this is like Stone Age tech right here. Victor 39 to CMK, is that Carmel? VOR? I forget. I'm gonna keep a lookout here, so we're still nowhere near. Still on Bravo. Or are we near? Let me just check on the chart. Nope, not quite that chart. Charlie. We're looking for Bravo. Hang on, did I overshoot it? Oh crap, I was looking at the wrong chart here, wasn't I? Oh, no I didn't. Okay, cool. Ooh, next one. Execute that. Then Victor 374 to Dena. BDR. Bridgeport, yep. That sort of rings a bell. Here is November. So we are to hold short in November. That means pretty much stop here. Okay, parking brake is set. Victor 44 to DPK. Checks, direct. Columbia setups maintain 1000. Execute. And 3767 is already squawking. Good stuff. And the departure is about as simple as they come. It's a vectored straight ahead pretty much. So go to legs. It's runway 4 left. Heading 060. So it's a slight right turn. Isn't it? Yeah, okay, yeah, it's a slightly more complicated departure than I thought. So we'll go MFD advance to the 2 waypoint.
Reserve Charlie Lima, when you're ready, hold short runway 4 left at November and contact tower.
Hold short runway 4 left at November and then tower 650 Charlie. Okay, yeah, I need to fix this departure. It should actually predict a turn. It's more of a drawing issue. It's gonna fly it right. Just gonna do a slight. It's just drawn it a little bit wrong. Yeah, and the vector is 290 on the heading. Yep, 290 on the heading. So November is up here. So now we're gonna go.
Burr 120 Lima, contact departure.
Departure 0 Lima.
Tower 650 Charlie Lima, short of 4 left on November, ready for departure.
Burr 650 Charlie Lima, New York runway 4 left at November, clear for takeoff.
4 left at November, 650 Charlie. 4 left at November, clear for takeoff. Number 650 Charlie Lima. Okay. So speed 290, 11,000 for the pre-selector. There it is, and hope I didn't screw up my cruise altitude. I didn't. Good stuff. Rock and roll. Alrighty. Toga arm. Let's go. I said Toga is armed. There we go. Okay. And I'm going to arm nav as well. ATS is caught. Good stuff. Looking for 88.6. 80 knots. Thrust is set short of 1%, but that's okay. I didn't set my V speeds, but whatever. I know it's about 130. So gear up. Alrighty.
Burr 650 Charlie Lima, contact departure.
Departure 650 Charlie Lima. Okay. That's still the minimum mark right there. Okay, give me autopilot. And I want to go to departure here. That's going to be 19.2.
Center 134.0, we'll see you.
340 so long, journey 605.
Newark, New York departure 650 Charlie Lima, 3000 climbing via the Newark 4 to 1000.
Number 650 Charlie Lima, New York departure, radar contact, maintain 5,000.
Maintain 5000, 650 Charlie Lima. Alrighty, 5000. Gonna be an interesting level off here.
Brazil Lima Mike, turn right direct breezy, climb to maintain 1000.
Right direct breezy 1000, citation 0.
Alrighty, now we should be on the vector leg pretty much. Well, it's gonna turn 214. Okay, speed up. After takeoff stuff, I forgot to turn on all the stuff, so whatever.
0 Charlie Lima, climb and maintain 8,000.
Climb maintain 8000, 0 Charlie Lima. Light level change. Let's go. Climb thrust mode. Slow is smooth and smooth is fast. Well, this was a lot of check speed and altitude target. Let's see how quickly we can get up there. Altitude select capture. And I want to disarm the thrust reverse.
0 Charlie Lima, turn right direct breezy, climb and maintain 9,000.
Right direct breezy 9000, 650 Charlie Lima. Okay, so breezy execute. LNAV is on, up to 9,000 vertical speed, plus about 2,000 feet per minute, and maybe 1,500. Checked. Why'd you give me such a big lead onto breezy? I led the turn by miles and miles. More than I needed it. Alrighty. 9,000, here we go.
Number 0 Charlie Lima, maintain 10,000.
10,000, 0 Charlie Lima. Okay, 1,500 up. Small steps.
Number 0 Lima Mike, proceed direct Carmel.
Direct Carmel, citation 0 Lima.
Challenger 0 Charlie Lima, climb and maintain 1,000.
I'm at 10,000, 0 Charlie Lima. Okay, and after we pass 1,000, I'm going to speed up because they haven't told us to maintain any specific speed. So let's punch it. There's 10, I'm going to turn these guys off. And let's go. 330 knots, 340 knots, sure, why not? We're light. Why are you beeping at me twice? Oh, left button pushed in. 345 knots. How about that? Our barber pole is 348, so let's go. There we go. Iron Tool Rio, welcome. So yeah, here we are. Messing about.
Number 650 Charlie Lima, climb, maintain 13,000 for traffic.
13,000, 650 Charlie Lima. Okay, 13,000 vertical speed. And we'll do about 2,500 feet per minute.
Number 120 Lima, Mike, contact Boston, correction, Boston Center, 134.0.
134.0, citation 0, Mike 2.
Number 650 Charlie Lima, contact Boston Center, 134.0, see ya.
134.0, 650 Charlie Lima, see ya. 134.0.
You want to maintain the squad?
For 4 November Tango, yeah, keep the squad code.
64 November Tango.
Boston, good morning, 650 Charlie Lima, 13,000.
November 650 Charlie Lima, Boston Center, roger, altimeter 29902.
2992, 650 Charlie Lima.
Boston, citation 130 Lima, Mike 1000.
Find that a little bit hard to believe, but whatever.
Boston Center,
We'll play with that.
altimeter 29902.
9920.
Yeah, I didn't like that overspeed warning there, so let's go ahead and pull that back a little. Just a smidge, a couple of knots. Because, yeah. Altitude select.
November 664, November Tango, contact Yankee approach 123.905.
Alrighty. We shall see what sort of approaches we're gonna get. Do you have anything spicy around JFK? Okay, JFK. Kennedy. Approach. Where did he even park? There. Huh. General aviation is over there, so it's over on the west side of the airport. 31 left, perhaps, would be a good bet for landing runway. Terminal weather, KJFK. Can try ATIS, but I kind of doubt it. KJFK. Terminal weather. Yep, as expected. So we'll just review the weather. So altimeter is definitely not 2992, which means it's going to work wonders with my weather. Well, let's ask Keith if I should be flying standard over there. Standard weather, nil winds and stuff. just about to pass the person below.
650 Charlie, my advisor to copy holding instructions for delays in the Kennedy.
Go ahead for 650 Charlie Lima.
For 650 Charlie Lima, cleared to Bridgeport VOR, hold north on the 030 radial. Right hand turns, 2-minute legs, and expect further clearance 1545 Zulu.
Clear direct Bridgeport, hold north on 030 radial, right turns to 2-minute legs, and EFC is going to be 1545, 650 Charlie Lima.
0 Lima Mike, descend and maintain 1.
Okay.
Actually, you want to go up or down 1,000?
BDR, that'll be Bridgeport, isn't it?
Your choice.
Let me just check.
0 Lima Mike, roger. Maintain 10,000.
DR.
Ready to copy instruction.
Yes, so we're going to be
0 Lima Mike, cleared to Bridgeport VOR, hold north on the 030 radial. Right turns, 2
index
legs,
hold
and the altimeter correction and
BDR.
Clearance at 1545.
So it's going to be on the, so quad is north 030.
Right turns, 2-minute legs.
2 minutes. EFC is 1545. Oh, EFC. Execute. Check speed. Yep. VNAV doesn't think that we should be going that fast into a hold, which is kind of understandable because we're going 340 knots. Then again, the hold speed here should be, oh, it's 230 knots below 14,000, something like that.
And New York, 4664 November Tango.
For 664 November Tango, go.
Yeah, there's no joy with Yankee Proton 2395.
For 4 November Tango, roger. Try him again on 123.905 and come back here if you can't get him.
We'll try him again.
Okay, so I've been advised to ignore the altimeters they give me, so I'm going to go ahead and just do that. Good stuff. Speed is automatic control. 13,000 to Bridgeport. That checks. Good stuff. And winds are out of the north. Just 14, so from 31 left will be a good match. 6 degrees. Sweet. This is going to be parallel entry hold.
For 664 November Tango, roger. Just remain this frequency then, and
parallel entry.
advise when the air work is complete.
664 November Tango, roger.
Now, FA hold speeds here would be what, 230 or 265? I forget. Or 240? Something like that. I don't know. Who cares? I'm flying real time. Okay, so this is a match in real time now. So it is 1515. So EFC in a half hour. Ugh. Gonna be here for a little while, folks. We got plenty of fuel. We got 2 hours worth of fuel, so that won't be an issue. But definitely gonna take a while to get there. Okay, about to enter the hold. BDR, and there we go. Parallel entry has commenced. Is X-Plane still doing that? Yeah, it's still doing that where it's like pulling me left and right around the map. Like it's not that our position on the map is incorrect. This is correct, but it's the line just gets displaced. Some points just get flung off, incorrectly translated. Like we definitely didn't come like this from the north. Whatever. Whee! Flying sideways. "30-minute hold with 3 aircraft on the map." Reflective reality sim is probably just because they're sorting some issues out with the Gulfstream guys. They're flying here with us, so I don't mind. To be honest, I'm gonna have at least time to look at some approaches there for 3-1 left. So what sort of approaches we got? So go to upper menu, lower menu, doesn't matter which menu you pick. That one. Actually, we'll just go into the approach selector here and 3-1 left, right. So we've got an ILS, obviously, but then again, that is boring. And we got a GPS Yankee, that'll be a straight in LPV. Yeah, that's an LPV approach. Let's see. Zulu, that's RMP AR. Yeah, that is an AR approach, authorization required. I'm kind of getting the feeling where every RMP approach in the US is an AR. VOR 3-1. What do you guys say to that? Weather's fine. Few 5500, so weather's perfect VFR. Visibility is perfect, 10 miles or more. So we could mess about with the VOR. Everything else is visual for various types of runway. Copter RNAV 027. The hell's that? Something tells me that's not gonna... that isn't gonna land at any specific runway. $210-foot ship. Is that where you land? Is the ship the landing pad? Alrighty, here we are in the hold. And I guess we just wait. So what sort of a turn into the hole was that, buddy? Whirly birds. Yeah, indeed. Well, it did its best in the presence of about 40 knots of wind, 50 knots of crosswind. The JNY 605 is below. 0 Lima Mike is north of us. And there they are on TCAS. One's 1,700 feet below us, another one's 2,700 feet below us. Whirlybirds. That ship just there at all times? Oh, it could be. They're stacking you guys. Sure, they sure are. So we got another 25 minutes until our EFC. Ugh. That's gonna take a while to get out of here. Did I implement it estimating fuel? Let's see. So predicting 31.2 per weight. If I pushed the 1530 15 minutes shorter. I don't think I have. It should have used a cruise table here. Yeah, it hasn't yet. It isn't in there yet. I gotta fix that. With the EFC time in there, it should be using that for for fuel burn estimates. I was sure I'd implemented that already, but nah, maybe not. 25 minutes allegedly. Not sure how much longer they're gonna be buzzing around. I'm making a helicopter for X-plane. Not really. Helicopters are notoriously unprofitable for anybody who makes them. Not that I'm in it for the money, for X-plane to be clear. You know, if I was into money, I'd be pumping out shovelware for MSFS. But I don't know. Helicopters are fun to fly, but unfortunately, I find them not many people are willing to fly them. Although they sure are quite the learning curve when it comes to figuring out how to fly the damn things. Yep, there's JFK. Chasing AJ. Ain't that the truth? Yeah, I mean, they're cool to have a hot start helicopter, I suppose, but I mean, it's not like I'm somehow very good at helicopters at all. Has the category been decided? We're still oscillating between if we want to stay with biz jets or we're going to go to some bigger airliner kind of stuff. Thing is, there's A109 in development. Just maybe on navigation and SBS, which is neat. Oh, right, I remember that one. That was from Dreamfoil, isn't it? Dude's crazy. I'm still on the right frequency though, right? 340. Yep, sure am. Let's maintain a listen and watch on 121.5 though, just for funsies, in case they need to be calling me. If there's a one in development already, A220 would be neat. MSF is getting one, but I'd love to see one on X-Plane. So A220 is tempting because it's got essentially a very, very similar breed of avionics in it. Air motor to transport around my Challenger. Alright. So A220 would be tempting, but at the same time, like I get what you're getting at there. There's a lot of potential for really cool modern avionics, and for one thing, they finally Proline Fusion has everything you'd essentially expect from X-Trident. Yeah, sorry. Reactive lately, unfortunately. Yeah, I remember now. Yeah, it's X-Trident, not Dreamfoil.
Number 130 Limo Mike, looks like they're going to let you out first. You're cleared to JFK Airport via direct Bridgeport, and then last routing cleared, maintain 9 or 1,000.
I cleared to JFK via direct Bridgeport, then as filed, descend maintain 9,000 citations element.
So we want to go to VOR 31 left. What do you say? And then we're going to be parking at the GA parking area to the west. Let's see what's that in terms of like an actual FBO. Let's go over yonder. New York. JFK. Modern Aviation JFK, apparently. Port Authority. Atlas Air Cargo. Transatlantic Airways, no. Apparently Google thought it was important to mark a public bathroom on a parking lot, but that's good stuff. Okay, I guess we're gonna go to Modern Aviation JFK then. Good stuff. So, yeah, so the thing is about airplanes like the A220.
Report November Tango, go ahead.
They are...
I think our IFR clearance up direct to Deer Park, and we're going to be looking for the VOR-22 left at JFK.
VOR-22.
Wish 664 November Tango, roger. Clear to JFK Airport via direct Deer Park VOR. Maintain 9 or 1,000, and I'll pass along the request.
Thank you, sir. Cleared direct to Deer Park and descended 9,000 at our 664 November Tango.
Huh. VOR-22 left. Well then. Sign me up for that. VOR-22 left, so you're going to be alphabetically down here.
Journey 605, expect probably one more turn here.
Roger, Journey 605.
cap it. So Deer Park VOR, cap it. 22 left. It's going to be a fairly long and involved taxi then, but no big deal.
November 664, November Tango, contact New York approach 124.07.
24064, November Tango.
So runway
November 130 Lima Mike, contact New York approach 124.07.
minimums are going to be 440.
24070 Lima Mike.
But that was too far. 440 for that. Runway 22 left. Or we could go VOR 22 left, circle land 31 left. No, we're not gonna do it the crazy way.
That frequency was 24.0.
24.07.
07.
Okay, missed approach, climbing left to 3000 outbound JFK VOR on radial 190 at Shan intersection, 19 miles from on the radial, and hold 010 inbound left right turns, and it's going to be parallel entry. Pretty steep.
Citation 0 Mike, no join on 2407. Is that correct?
Brazil Mike, just stay with me for a minute.
I'm a big fan of Cohen Sims for Halley's. I'm from Dreamful is going to update theirs for 12 and I had enough points, so I got the 407 from them for free. I see. Good stuff. So here we are making little turns. Turn to turn turns. Yeah, I gotta check why it should have consider itself a
3605. When you make the turn outbound at Bridgeport, you'll have traffic 12 o'clock, about 5 miles opposite direction of Gulfstream at 9 or 1000, and then reference them. I'll have lower and on course.
Roger, journey 605, we'll be looking.
Okay, journey 605.
0 Mike, trim again 124.07.
Who's there? Ah, there you are, Sir Lima Mike. So there's 5 of us here? Huh. 684 November Tango, that's the Gulfstream. Yeah, who the other people are, I have no idea. Hey, Iowa Scotsman, how are you doing? I gotta look of every Hellion airplanes, the systems modeling will feels a bit weak. Yeah, they don't generally apply as much, I would say, love to that. I mean, I don't want to like insinuate anything, but in general, I think for a lot of helicopters, the guys are focusing so hard on the handling that they basically, the systems are a slight bit of an afterthought. Not that it's like they're not doing anything. Of course they are, but what do you do on a fixed wing? I mean, that's basically just systems management all the time. We don't do much of anything
Journey 605 has the traffic in sight.
Journey 605,
447 with super high-end hardware setup. 1110 best FS experience I had. Oh, I can believe that, Palm. That 407 from Dreamful is amazing.
Journey 605, descend and maintain 10,000.
Descend 10,000, journey 605.
Yeah, that's the thing also, right? So get a high-end cyclic and collective. You're looking at the better part of $2,000 put together. So, you know, not a great time. No, not that button. I want it. Well, let's leave it as is. X rotors makes it 109. This Palm hasn't flown the Jin and VR. I mean, of course. How could you not? It is the Jin after all. Spelled DJIN and. So yeah. Is any good?
Journey 605, clear to JFK Airport via fly heading 090, expect direct Deer Park, maintain 10,000.
Heading 090, expect direct Deer Park at 10,000, journey 605.
650 Charlie, McClure direct JFK Airport via flight present, flight heading 360 for now, maintain 1000.
Clear to JFK heading 360, maintain 11650 Charlie Lima.
And November 0 Charlie, I expect direct Deer Park in a couple miles.
0 Charlie Lima. Okay,
605, continue.
out of the hold we go.
Right turn direct Deer Park, journey 605.
Down at about 2,000 feet per minute. So we'll go and we'll probably get Deer Park. So I'll copy you. No, I'm not going to copy. Well, BDR. Oh. Nah, we'll leave the FMS as it is right now. Yeah, it's going to be direct Deer Park after this, so I'm going to pull you up there.
0 Charlie, turn right heading 090.
Right, you're heading 0900650 Charlie. Okie 090 on the heading. 1000 is checked. Should we punch it again? Are they doing an NYC event? Sort of, yeah. It was a special, actually a testing flight. Oh, the New York suburbs. Typical suburb shapes, right? This here. Suburbia. Okay, 090 on a heading, 11,000. Is the game for free? DRK Primey, definitely not.
0 Charlie, McClure direct Deer Park.
Direct Deer Park, 0 Charlie Lima. Okie doke, direct Deer Park, execute. Heading. LNAV. And we'll go ahead and pull speed back to 250.
Journey 605, contact New York approach 124.07.
I'm going to redirect again so it gives a better estimation of the turn circle.
605.
DRK Prime, it's definitely not for free. Even calling it a game would, some people would cringe at that, but I personally don't care. So let's see when they're going to get me down. Let's see, if I load that in, VOR DME runway 22 left. Where are you?
650 Charlie, contact New York approach 124.07.
24.07, 650 Charlie. 2407.
Frequency, say your request.
VOR 22 left, and we're going to be in emergency.
We're 664 November Tango, Roger, and VOR 22 left, descend and maintain 5,000 when able to say souls and fuel on board.
5,000, we got 6 souls on board, and about 4 hours fuel remaining.
New York approach November 650 Charlie Lima 1000 direct to Deer Park.
650 Charlie Lima near.
So for now I do have a disco in there, so direct Deer Park disco and...
Yeah, just running some checklists here. We have a hydraulic problem. Can we get a hold at Deer Park until ready to proceed inbound?
Hey, morning, Craig. Welcome.
664 November Tango, Roger, hold north of Deer Park on your present course. Left turns, expect further clearance. 16000 Zulu, and let me know when you're ready to leave the hold.
Okay, present course.
220. So PT6M.
C1600.
We're thinking about whether we're going to stay with business jets and we're going to go to the airline business. Business jets are a passion of mine. That's like the sort of stuff I want to work on. Airline stuff is also cool, but it's mostly, well, not mostly. It's the kind of thing that people pick if they want to make money. Personally, I would prefer to stay with business jets.
Journey 605, event altitude.
But at the same time, we've already done one.
Descend maintain
So
6000, Journey 605.
I don't know. Haven't decided yet. ACJ 220. Yeah, there you go. Combining two things together. Well, thing is, you know, it's I guess ACJ
approach citation 314 Mike Tango.
kind of is better about it.
Request IFR pickup for the ILS 22 left, JFK.
Drain for November Tango, New York approach squawk 2622.
2622 for Mike Tango.
And New York approach November 6 as a Trailman. Reroute to request the VOR for runway 22 left from Deer Park if you have it available. Yeah, global.
I'm calling for the full VOR approach. We unable for Deer Park for conflicting traffic, but you can expect it from the next sector.
Roger that. 650 Trailman. You made a best biz jet ever. Global went. Yeah. So the thing is, ACJ 220. Are we?
We're doing for Mike Tango, radar contact 28 miles north of
I have
Deer
some
Park.
notes.
VOR
I mean, of course you do, but fortunately we're out of straight paneling right now, so Skyvan unfortunately is going to be unable for that. I've just run out of all straight polygons, and everything has to have some curves in it. So I guess we could take a Skyvan and bash it with some hammers to put some curves into it. So ACG 220 thing is, yeah, it's technically a business jet, but it still flies like an airliner. It does have additional fuel tanks, so it can fly further.
605, contact New York approach 128.12.
But you know, think about it like this. What's way cooler to be able to essentially fly a modified...
We're 650 Charlie Lima, descend and maintain 6,000.
Down to 6,000, 0 Charlie Lima. So, 6,000, and I'm lazy, so let's go flight level change, 250. Thing is, you know, ACJ, it's technically a business jet, but it doesn't really fly like one. It's just a long-range airliner, I guess. But a global, think about it like this: flight level 510, Mach 0.9, 0.925, 935 capable. So, I mean, that one's cool. Also has synthetic vision, which they didn't put on the ACJ 220 because, I don't know, some weird certification nonsense. 10,000. We got the cabin on. Straight engine. Okay, Lockheed Jetstar 2 then. You want that screaming howl of pure turbojets, eh? Ooh, one thing I implemented today, well actually yesterday. Was it today? I forgot. Yep, flight plan discontinuity coming up. One thing I implemented today, so when you've got an uncentered stick, the autopilot will normally countersteer against you, but it wasn't given proper warning. So let's say I'm going to push on my stick here, and there we go. Now it's trying to add me together. And there, now the autopilot's telling me, hey, your stick is not centered, you're putting a load on the flight controls. I let go, message goes away. Same thing on the opposite direction if I go like so. It's pushing against me, it's trying to push nose down.
Citation 650 Charlie Lima, contact New York approach 128.12.
128.12, confirmed that was for Challenger 650 Charlie Lima.
Challenger 650 Charlie Lima, affirmative.
128.12, 650 Charlie Lima. New York approach, November 650 Charlie Lima, 7,000, descending 6,000, direct Deer Park, and request the VOR runway 22 left.
Challenger 650 Charlie Lima, New York approach, depart. Deer Park, heading 290 vectors for the approach, descend. Actually, I'm going to leave you at 6 for now due to holding traffic below you.
Depart Deer Park on a heading of 290, 650 Charlie Lima.
0 Charlie Lima, reduce speed to 210 or less.
Speed 210, 650 Charlie Lima. Alrighty, speed 210, maybe 200. Give ourselves a little bit of time. There's that. We're about to enter into this.
Mike, descend and maintain 3,000.
3,000 citation 0 Lima.
Gotta enter the disco here. Let's go ahead and turn over the APU since we're actually going to be landing this time. V-Alt-S. There's the sequence. We are now into this continuity.
Citation 0, Lima Mike, turn right heading 360, expect direct cap it shortly.
Right, 360, citation 0, Mike.
I'm gonna go.
605, cleared direct cap it, cross cap it at above 2000, cleared VOR runway 22 left.
We're gonna code this in here like so.
At or above 2000, cleared to VOR 22 left, journey 605.
Journey 605, after cap it, maintain 170 knots or greater till Rushy.
After cap at 170 knots or greater to Rushy, journey 605.
Okay, the VOR is JFK. So go to here, JFK. JFK. Got VOR displayed on here.
Citation 0 Lima Mike, turn left heading 280, enable proceed direct cap it, cross cap it at above 2000, clear to VOR runway 22 left approach.
Left 280, enable
What you guys have done for this surf? How'd you like it?
Approach citation 0 Lima Mike.
It's the AP first.
Citation 0 Lima Mike, maintain present speed to cap it, then 170 knots till Rushy.
The lights on there are false.
170 to Rushy, citation
Craig, Triple C. So if you've got those coming on, there's some problem with the APU, because if you look at them close enough... Whoa, I didn't mean to push that. They're a little bit hard to see, so I'm going to bring up the...
Challenger 0 Charlie Lima, descend and maintain 3000.
Down to 3000, 0 Charlie Lima. Okay, I gotta fly the airplane here for a moment.
Challenger 0 Charlie Lima, can you accept one low approach and then one more approach after that?
A-firm for 0 Charlie Lima, no problem.
Thanks.
Okay, down to 3000. And I've got 2000 feet per minute rolled in, and let me show you with the light test. So as you can see, the lamps that are going to come on a power fuel switch are pump fail and shut off valve closed, neither of which you want to have. So yeah, that is why you don't want to see those. Speed's a little bit too high here, so I'm going to roll the vertical speed down to about 1100, 1000 feet per minute. That'll do. Low approach. So we're gonna better brief the mist then. Approach for ref only checked. So after runway 400, heading of 190 to Chant. That checks.
Challenger 0 Lima Mike, let's make it 160 knots till Rushy now.
Hold a Chant.
Back to 160.
And if I go ahead and display the missed approach, I said missed approach. There it is. Good stuff. Lower format. Yeah, there's 400. That's basically just the minimum turn, and then join the 190 course inbound.
Journey 605, contact Kennedy Tower 119.
And missed approach is to 3000.
Tower 191, journey 605.
Challenger 0 Charlie Lima, clear direct cap it, cross cap it at or above 2000, cleared VOR runway 22 left approach.
Direct cap it, cross cap it at or above 3000, cleared VOR 22 left approach 650 Charlie Lima.
Challenger 0 Charlie Lima at or above 2000 for cap it.
At or above 650 Charlie Lima.
Approach citation 314, Mike Tango.
Okay, there's LNAV, vertical speed.
Citation 314.
You don't need that rate of descent now anymore. So level down to 500 feet per minute.
280, 4000 for Mike Tango.
We have VNAV armed. Cap it at or above 2000, so I'm going to roll this down. Your
Challenger 0 Charlie Lima, after cap it, reduce speed to 180 or less.
After cap it, speed 180 or less, 650 Charlie Lima. Oh, Tristan. Is this an autopilot effect? Gotten into some sort of a weird oscillation there.
November 0 Lima, Mike, thanks for the help. Nice job. Contact Kennedy Tower 119.1.
191, General Mike.
I'm going to arm approach mode here.
Challenger 0 Charlie Lima, I have amended missed approach instructions for you. Advise when able. Sorry, advise when ready to copy.
York approach, we're 664 November Tango's with you, 5,000 ready for the VOR.
Okay.
We're emergency.
Flaps 20.
664 November Tango, New York approach. Roger, understand, still an emergency situation. I didn't get briefed from the other controller. What's the nature of the emergency?
Got a hydraulic problem, so we're going to be landing straight ahead and straight the runway down. We'll be needing a tow off.
November 4, November Tango, Roger. November 4, November Tango, fly heading 260, expect direct cap it shortly, descend and maintain 4,000.
260, expect direct cap it, maintain 4,000, November 64, November Tango.
And go ahead for the missed approach instruction for 650 Charlie Lima.
Expect 150 and 3,000.
You can go ahead for the missed approach instruction for 650 Charlie Lima.
November 0 Charlie Lima, on the go, fly heading 150 and maintain 3,000.
On to go, heading 150, maintain 3000, 650 Charlie Lima.
November 0 Charlie Lima, thanks, contact Kennedy Tower 119.1.
19-1 for the tower, 650 Charlie Lima. KV path.
4 Mike Tango, clear direct cap it,
There we go. So 3000 heading for missed is 190 or 150.
Clear direct cap it at or above 2000, quickly approach.
And 119.1.
Number 4 Mike Tango, maintain.
November 130 Lima Mike, turn left, heading 170, descend and correction, climb and maintain 3000.
Again, behind the airplane.
170 to 3000, citation 0 Lima.
New York, JFK Tower, November 650 Charlie Lima on the VOR 22 left.
1000.
November 650 Charlie Lima, New York, correction, Kennedy Tower, runway 22 left, cleared low approach.
22 left, cleared low approach, 650 Charlie Lima. Okay, speed's coming back, back. Laps 45, we need to be stable by 500 feet. I think I know what I broke on the
0 Lima Mike, contact departure 128.12.
autopilot here.
12812, citation 0 Lima.
Alrighty, coming up to the mist. 150, 3000, that checks. Good stuff.
500. Approaching minimums.
Here we go.
Minimums.
Go around.
Set go around thrust. Flaps 20. Positive
Okay, that's
rate.
400
Go
feet.
around thrust
Heading.
set.
So,
Gear up. Flaps 20 indicated.
I only want about there.
Gear up indicated.
For the power, I'm happy with that. Bumpy ride today. And number 600 Charlie is on the mist.
Where's your Charlie Roger? Verify you got your climb out instructions from departure.
Hey firm, we got a heading of 150, climb 3000, 600 Charlie.
Where's your Charlie Lima? Next contact New York approach 128.12.
128.12, 650 Charlie. Okay, busting a little bit through there. Get the autopilot in. Flaps up, back to departure. Okay, and I want a speed of 200 ATS on. New York departure November 650, trial me again, heading 150 3000.
Number 650 Charlie Lima, New York departure, Roger, turn left heading 060, vectors VOR runway 22 left approach.
Left turn heading 060, 650 Charlie. Alrighty.
Gulfstream 4 November Tango, do you anticipate stopping on the runway for quite some time on 22 left?
Hey firm, we're going to be looking for a tow.
Roger, I'll let the tower know.
Thank you.
Huh. Wondering which
Journey 605.
We might be getting 3-1 left.
VOR runway 22 left, circle to 22 right. That was going to be disabled aircraft on 22 left.
The affirmative, Journey 605.
Journey 605, thanks. Citation 0 Lima, Mike, same for you. Expect the VOR runway 22 left approach circle to runway 22 right due to disabled aircraft.
Citation 0 Mike, we'll expect it.
November 664 November Tango, if I didn't give it to you already, cross cap at or above 2000, cleared VOR runway 22 left approach.
Alrighty, spicy, eh?
Challenger 0 Charlie Lima, turn left heading 040, expect the VOR runway 22 left approach circle to runway 22 right.
Left turn 040 and expect 600 Charlie Lima. Okay, so load the approach back in. Depart arrive, VOR 22 left, execute. It'll restring the approach from pretty much the start. Yeah, it should from Woogle. Cap it actually is where it should be going from.
Left heading 290, descend and maintain.
Can I please get the whole thing? Oh, it's probably
left turn 290,
truncated on the coding.
3000.
Legs, and we'll go delete you.
Journey 605,
execute.
3000, reduce speed to
Perf
160.
approach, and we're going to be runway 22 right. Going to overwrite that. V speed's deselected. Was the wind again? 300
Can you maintain
at
that
14.
speed or greater till Rushy, or do you need to slow down?
This will be our
Nominal cruise altitude is understood. We'll fetch the current weights. Send that over. Good stuff. And actually, I'm going to go perfin at 3000 for the cruise.
Citation 0 Lima Mike, descend and maintain 3000, then
It
reduce speed
should
to
shut it
210.
up. Good stuff.
Descend and maintain 3000, then back to 210, citation 0 Lima.
And we're going to be circle to land this time.
Citation 0 Charlie Lima, maintain 210 knots, speed looks good.
Speed 210 for Challenger 650 Charlie Lima.
Departure, citation 314, Mike Tango back with you, 150, 3000.
Okay, refs. Mins are going to be 640 today, or this time.
Citation 314, Mike Tango.
Geez, I'm scrolling fast today.
040, I have your request.
040 for Mike Tango.
640. There they
605, clear direct.
are. They are.
About 2000, cleared VOR runway 22 left approach, circle to 22 right.
Okay, now this time I'm going to actually.
Cap it at or above 2000, cleared to VOR 22 left, circle 22 right, Journey 605.
Journey 605, maintain 160 knots till Rushy.
160 knots to Rushy, Journey 605.
Okay, I'm going to get the before landing stuff out of the way quickly now so I don't forget.
19-1, thank you for November Tango.
Speeds are off. Okay, all the speeds are.
Citation 0 Lima Mike, turn left heading 270 when able, proceed direct cap it.
Left heading 270 when able, direct cap it, citation 0 Lima Mike.
Alrighty. Missed approach is the same as before. We'll see if we get any different instructions now, but for the time being, just leave it. So this is presumably off of our left wing. Going to be the emergency aircraft probably. Can you guys see him? There he is. Barely visible against the clouds there. We zoom in a little bit more, but you can just barely see him there. But not that button is not one.
Citation 0 Lima Mike, clear direct cap it, cross cap head out about 2000, cleared VOR runway 22 left.
So yeah, that was the guy on our left.
Right.
Got another guy coming up about there-ish.
180 for now.
Direct cap it, cross cap that or above 2000, cleared VOR runway 22 left, circle 22 right, or reduce to 180, citation 0.
Another Challenger with a car on it. Good stuff, good stuff. Is this a new camper area? No, it isn't, Craig Triple C. I made it clear on my announcement that on Discord anyway. Perhaps you didn't see that, but this is a special event, so no, it is not.
Citation 0 Charlie Lima, turn left heading 280 when able, proceed direct cap it, reduce speed to 170.
Again, was the previous instruction for Challenger 0 Charlie Lima?
November 0 Charlie Lima, affirmative.
Okay, can you repeat the instruction for 0 Charlie Lima?
Challenger 0 Charlie Lima, turn left heading 260, when able proceed direct, cap it.
Left turn 260 direct to cap it 0 Charlie Lima. Okay, left turn 260. And then direct cap it.
Challenger 0 Charlie Lima, reduce speed to 190.
Speed 190, 0 Charlie Lima. Okie doke. I'm gonna hold the execute there for a little bit until we're a touch closer to it. It's gonna recompute the intercept course there. Exact. And we should get a capture here
Challenger 0 Charlie Lima, cross cap it at above 2000, cleared VOR, runway 22 left approach, circle to runway 22 right.
Cross cap it, or above 2000, cleared VOR 22 left approach, cross, circle the land 22 right, 600 Charlie Lima. Alrighty, good stuff. So,
Challenger 0 Charlie Lima, thanks, maintain present speed to cap it, then 170 knots to Rushy.
present speed to cap it, 170 to Rushy, 650 Charlie Lima. Alrighty. Take flaps 20.
Journey 605, thanks for the help. Contact Kennedy Tower 119.1.
Everything
Tower
else we've got
19-1,
sorted.
nice job, Journey 605.
Thanks, sir.
Alrighty, tower is 19-1. Everything else with respect to the approach we've got in.
Citation 4, Mike Tango, to maintain 3000.
So I'm going to put it back into VNAV. We are direct to the approach. Awesome. And at or above 2000 to cap it, so there we go. Top of drop is just about short of cap it there. I can see it, it's just overlapping cap it.
Citation 4, Mike Tango, expect the ILS runway 22 left approach, circle to runway 22
Then
right.
Rushy 7 miles. Then we slow down and take a cut onto the runway, so we'll go fix runway 22 right at KJFK.
Citation 0 Lima Mike, thanks for the help. Contact Kennedy Tower 119.1.
And I want to go ahead and check the inbound course, or the opposite course coming 044. And that's the runway center line.
Citation 4, Mike Tango, turn left heading 310.
Left 310 for Mike Tango.
Okay, path's armed. Coming up to cap it. There's descent. I'm gonna roll you down to the final fix, which is 1400. Yeah, about there. 1400 should do. Speed 170.
2500.
Gear down.
Challenger 0 Charlie Lima, thanks for the help. Sorry for the call sign confusion. Contact Kennedy Tower 119.1. We'll see you.
19-1, see you around. 0 Charlie Lima.
I got it right on the last one.
100%. Kennedy Tower, Challenger 650 Charlie Lima on the VOR 22, left circle the land 22 right. Yep, checked action.
November 650 Charlie Lima, Kennedy Tower, circle straight in, runway 22 right, clear to land.
Circle straight in, clear to land, runway 22 right, 650 Charlie Lima. Okay, so down to Rushy. Rushy is still not here, and actually you can, there's a little trick you might have seen. You can actually set the altitude pre-selector to your minimum descent altitude. It's a feature for non-precision approaches. VGP. So in this case it's not really going to matter, so I'm going to set you up to 3000 is the mist. Okay, flaps 30. I'm going to be kind of dragging the nose here through the mud. Trying to do that at 170 speed, but whatever, we'll make it work. This Rushy is kind of close, so I want to get that speed Ready to
Journey
drop.
605 cross runway 13 right
Ready
at
to
Kilo,
drop.
contact ground point 9er.
Just coming to rushing.
Cross 13 right at Kilo, then ground point 9er, journey 605.
There we are, and speed's coming back to final approach. Gonna give myself about 7 knots. Flaps 45, and final checks. Thrust reversers are armed. Those center steering is centered and clear. Okay, we've been cleared to circle. So let's go. So there's our runway. That is 22 left, and we're looking for 22 right.
Approaching minimums.
Alrighty, turn it in slowly.
011 Mike, Ultra Bravo, contact ground point 9er.
Short Bravo, ground point 9, Citation Dilemma.
Continue.
500.
Quite a bunch of crosswind. But we'll make it work. Okay, 22 right is identified. Looks clear. The Pappy's showing me all low. Alright, yes, because I am low. It's just a display threshold there. Okay. 1 white. 2 whites. There we are. Let's use the ATS. Oh, there's a sink. Now balloon. Now sink. There we go, right on the money.
50, 40, 30, 20, 10.
A little bit of squeeze of rudder.
Tower citation 314 Mike Tango, established 5 mile final LS 22 left for a circle to 22 right.
November 314 Mike Tango, Kennedy Tower,
That's a runway.
straight in runway 22 right, cleared to land.
Circle clear to land 22 right.
We'll vacate over here to the right. Thrust reverser is stowed.
Zero Charlie Lima, you can keep it rolling around the corner, cross runway 13 right at Kilo, contact ground point 9er.
Cross 13 right at Kilo, point 9er on the other side, 670 Charlie Lima. Okay, so around Kilo we go. Disconnect the ATS there to clear the fault. Nobody about to kill me. I was a little bit late to luck, but you know, better late than never. Here is Kilo. Squeeze of the brakes. Okay. That's done. Stow the speed brakes. That, and actually we want to go to point 9er, so 121.
Mike Tango, just verify your landing 22 right.
And what's the name of that place again? I forgot. Not Landmark, it was... let me get that. Name of that, the FBO. Come on, maps. Modern Aviation, okay. Oh, thank you, yeah. Kennedy ground, number 650 Charlie Lima off Kilo and looking for modern aviation through Quebec 4.
Bar 650 Charlie Lima, Kennedy ground, Bravo, Kilo Delta Alpha, Quebec to the ramp.
Bravo, Kilo Delta Alpha, Quebec to the ramp, 650 Charlie Lima. What? Where's Bravo? Did you send me all the way around the airport? Bravo. Kilo Delta. Okay, Bravo, Kilo Delta, Alpha, and Quebec. Okay, that checks out. Good stuff. So it's going to be a left turn here. Bravo, Kilo Delta is this guy here. Kilo Echo, so Kilo Delta is just this thing here. Left turn. Then a right turn here. Something tells me this is not the usual way to taxi, because there's precious little signage here. But never mind. Flight plan, go. Phone apps, great for finding FBOs. Huh. Good stuff. Don't have an iPhone, but good to know that. Kilo Delta Alpha and Quebec. Okay, cool stuff. Stow the thrust reverse, or stow the flaps. These guys off, this guy off here. Good stuff. What do you guys think? Was this a fun flight? I hope so. Was it as good for you as it was for me? So here we're on Alpha, trundling along. These guys can come off. All the other stuff is already off. I need a cigarette. Oh yeah, pretty soon. I'm gonna turn off the no smoking sign after we park, so you're gonna be able to go, you know, and light up, I guess. That was amazing. The mist, circle of land, hold vectors really had a lot of depth to the ADC. That's PilotEdge for you, Aeroflyer. That's how they do the thing. Kind of, that's what they do. That's their trademark. Okay, you don't need this anymore. Go away. Southwest taxiing again. I didn't add thrust. We were literally just rolling away from on idle. Okay, Quebec is coming up to the slight right here. Not this one. That's Bravo all the way around the airport. Practicing for the Southwest sim ride. Yes. In 31 knots here, and I didn't add any power. That's how much idle thrust these things have. After you get them rolling, it's pretty much just, at this point, it's brakes that are mostly going to be used. Do we want to ask Jenny for fuel? I'm going to be shutting down the stream, but do I want to refuel? Nah. That's fine. We don't have any passengers. Single engine taxi. Hang on to your butts. We're getting paid. We're going to Plaid. Yeah. Okay, Quebec 4 is going to be... So this is Quebec 6. Next is Quebec 5. Papa Bravo. Yep, that's after Quebec 5. So our next one is the one we want. Or the one after, actually. Papa Charlie. And then to the right. This is the one. This is Papa Bravo. And Quebec 4 is going to be this guy here. Papa Charlie checks. Good stuff. Go ahead and squeeze the brakes. Gently. Alrighty. Now where do we stop here? There's a helipad here. Hello there, friendly challenger. Not gonna stand in your way, but I'm gonna taxi around the circle here and park next to you, I guess. That should be modern aviation. Only probably a $3,500 facility fee here. I know, right? I mean, that's chump change. Explain screen space reflections working their thing. We got a reflection of the blast deflector there. Actually, could have taxied this way. Just fine. Now let's make a turn. Just pretend that I'm being marshaled in or something. Okay, do we call this a good parking job? For self-positioning, I call that good enough. Good stuff. Parking brake is set.
With aft engine shutdown checklist.
There we go.
Taxi lights. Off. Parking brake. Set. Reverse thrust. Stowed. Generators 1 and 2.
Okay. Let's get that one going. A 1, a 2.
Engine 2 shut down. Fuel boost pumps. Off. Fuel system.
Let's go ahead and wait for the fuel low pressure. There it is.
Engine 1 shut down.
That's still in,
Check ITT below 350 degrees Celsius.
It is now.
Anti-ice. Off. 14th stage. Off. Beacon. Off. No steer. Off. ATC TCAS.
I'm gonna go TARA to standby and 0.
Standby 0. Parking brake if chalked.
And we'll put or request the chocks be placed in. Light director off. You turn tighter with the tiller as the same radius. That was the tiller. Triple C. Okay, parking. So chocks are placed.
Passenger signs
Are off.
Cabin differential 0 psi. Engine shutdown checklist complete. Securing checklist next.
Don't even tell me, Airflyer. I'd rather not know how much fuel is gonna cost me here. Probably an arm and a leg. Alright, transponder on standby, everything else is okay. The engines are off. Start a little timer here. The cabin was never opened up, that's fine. I didn't even plan to do it. What an unusual place to park, eh? JFK on PilotEdge. I didn't even bend the airplane, everything's still on it. Did I pop the nav lights breaker again? It was daytime, so no big deal, but nav lights is somewhere around here. I already know that. Of course I did. I gotta check why the hell the thing keeps popping. It shouldn't. There they are. I gotta ask Gordon to put some sort of a lit texture on the nav light so I can actually get that thing working there, so you can see it in daytime. And this guy here is good as well. Sweet. And put the pins in since we're going to be staying here overnight. You guys are paying. Let the probes cool off a little bit more. Cool beans. Who's filling out the logbook? Is Captain Crash here? He should. He should do the logbook thing. I'm too dumb for that. Yep, engines are nice and chill in this weather. Yeah, you go ahead and fill out the logbook. Where's the flight log info? Go to, it's in fuel management. No, it's in perf menu, flight log. There you go. Just updated for the latest beta from the store. There's another one coming shortly. Good fixins. There's always betas coming because it's under active development, but probably not today. I still got some VNAV stuff I gotta go fix, and after that, I've got a few more things that are annoying me, but pretty soon I'm trying to finish it up. I finally got the ARM port done for the Mac, so that's now working in native X-Plane 12 on M1 and M2 chips. Well, hopefully it compiles, so I don't know, maybe it doesn't run. I don't have an M1 Mac, so can't test, but we shall see. Okay, cool stuff. Let's go into the back here and put the covers on. 1, 2, 3, and 4. And look at them wiggle and go. 1, 2, 3. And let's have a look in the engine oil. Probably needs a slight refill. I have an M1 Mac Mini. Good stuff. I mean, the classic M1, not the Max, it has a pretty meager GPU. So we'd climb into the hellhole here and get the oil system. Yep, she needs oil. See these lights? They're not lighting up. You can do a light test, just push it briefly. Lights come on. If they go out, means that you need oil. So how much we got in the tank right now? We got 3 1/4 quarts, so 3.25 quarts. So selector goes to the left, and let's check how much oil we can add in. And you can see that on the engine study screen. No, not that one. It's going to be under engine left, engine state, and the oil system. Now this doesn't animate, unfortunately. Probably should have made it animate. 4.92 quarts is how much we got in there. Obviously you don't know this as a pilot, this is just showing you for study reasons. So let's go and pour in, so you just rotate the selector here to the left. Your minimum time to wait, yes, 15 minutes normally. That's why I started the timer, but I am kind of lazy, I don't want to wait, because I don't have much of anything else to do. You know, in reality you'd go ahead and fill out your flight logs. Yeah, I know, Flying Gizmo. It's a little bit annoying. It shouldn't be doing that. You know, you'd be filling out forms. You'd be filling out technical log if any items were on there. Filling in your logbook times, checking the cabin, cleaning the cabin, vacuuming, flushing out the water system, restocking the snack bar, that kind of stuff. So you'd have more than 15 minutes easily of work to do after landing and after arrival. We've been sitting here for 5 minutes and it feels like forever, so we're just going to call it good enough. In my clickety-clacky heels. Formal shoes. So let's go ahead and shove some oil in there. So 3.25 quarts. Hold that to the left. And if I make it really big, you'll be able to see it actually going in. Running the pump until it shows full. There it is. So we put in about 0.3 quarts. And now to the right, we're going from about 2.8 to 2.85 maybe. And yeah, just about 0.3 quarts put into the left engine. And on the right hand side, you'll be able to see the same. So she's at 4.92 quarts, and if I hold to the right, it's filling up, it's filling up. 2.5. There we go, 5.3 quarts. Both sensors actuate at just about the same volume. Good stuff. And there we go. Do we need to actually service it or put in more oil into the tank? Yeah, probably need to. So we've started at 2.5. We'll put in, what do you say, 1.5 quarts. Just click on here and you'd be refilling the thing, pouring it out of the can. So you'd have to go into the airplane normally to get the cans of oil and put in there. We got 3, maybe up to 4 quarts. So we've at 1.5 quarts of oil. 3.5. 3.75, and just about there. Clean your hands of the mess because it's engine oil, so it's going to be greasy and sticky and yucky. Alrighty. Didn't bend anything on the airplane, that's all good. Here are your hot wing anti-ice exhaust ports. So there's a little tube, if you don't know. There's a tube inside of this compartment that goes all the way down. Love the clanking of the blades, yeah. They're having a little party in there. It's fairly windy. If I look at the study screen for the engine, you see that the ambient wind speed here is 11 knots. So it's fairly windy. I mean, you can already see it on the flags there. There's a tube going down the length of this inside of the leading edge called a piccolo tube because it's got little holes drilled, so it's like a piccolo pipe, and it's spewing hot air, hot and high pressure air onto the leading edge right there, and then it sort of spills out. And obviously you can't just keep on adding air without removing some, so these are the vent ports for that. So the bottom is exhaust. Yes, exactly. So it's just literally a round tube that goes down the leading edge here. This is a hollow port or hollow space. It spews hot air right on the backside of the leading edge here to maximize the efficiency, because if you just dump the hot air through like a hole into the entire leading edge, you'd be heating the backside of it, you'd be heating a lot of unusable or unnecessary portions of the wing, so you'd just be using a whole lot more hot air than you need to, which is robbing the engine of performance, because that's air that the engine had to compress and pressurize and heat up. And so by directing the hot air just at the leading edge itself, and then any spillover, it's basically going to carry any remaining heat onto the rest of the backs, or a little bit further back, but it's mostly the very tip of the leading edge that's the problem. And so if you heat just that part, you're going to be losing a lot less engine exhaust air, or engine compressor discharge air. And obviously, yeah, once you've used it, it's cooled off, but it's still there, so you got to vent it out of there. Lose aircraft performance with heat on, right? Yes, exactly. Okie doke. So, see, engines are already cooled off by 50 degrees Celsius, and they're going to cool off much faster once we wait a little bit. It's just because of the headwind. We are parked into pretty good headwind, so it's literally blowing cold air through the engine core. Quick question, what file do I need to back up before updating the CCP memories from 123? When I update beta, they seem to get wiped. Wake Vortex BP, just shut down the airplane cold and dark, and that should be it. You shouldn't be losing them. Those are stored in the NVRAM file, so and they don't get rewritten by the beta, so they should remain there. Just make sure you're cold and dark and shut down, so the avionics will save its NVRAM to disk. Good stuff. Secure and checklist
Secure and checklist. Emergency lights.
are off. Never forget to turn these off before taking AC power off, or you're gonna drain the batteries on them.
AC DC utility switch.
Pushed in,
Headsets.
off,
Thrust reversers.
or ka-chunk. There's a gone.
Shocks.
Installed.
Parking brake.
Released.
Hydraulic pumps.
A 1, a 2, a 3, a 4. And we expect to have no more green lights or green bars coming out of there, so that's all good. And these are your hydraulic fire valves, in case anybody wants to know. So when you push the engine fire push button here, so this thing, chunk, that closes. Hydraulic shutoff valve 1 closed, left engine shutoff valve closed. And I've come across a bunch of cases where people have pushed the APU fire button and then pushed a bunch of these like bottle discharges and then wondered why the APU won't start. So that'll be a bad day. Cool.
Nav lights, logo light.
Nav light off, logo light off.
APU generator.
And the rest of the checklist I'm going to do from memory. So APU generator off, APU start stop, packs, LCV in isolation. We'll wait for the APU to wind down sufficiently so that we are sure that it's correctly shutting down. So RPM is coming down, EGT is coming up, that's expected because of we've reduced airflow through the APU. It's basically just latent heat of the APU itself is now being picked up by the sensor. Okay, power fuel off, that removes the indications. And then we would normally wait for the entire indication block to go away. Now the APU ECU should be shutting down and writing any fault codes it has to non-volatile storage. But we don't have any fault codes, APU's running fine, so we can go ahead and kill the battery. Next thing, service lights, nothing on. Fuel panel is off. And then other than that, we just walk away from the airplane, close it. Close it, lock it, and walk away. I like the ambient sounds of X-Plane 12. And yeah, there's supposed to be a sound when the door finally runs home. X-Plane 12 has a bug in Fmod. I've already written to them about it, and I'm going to try and follow up on where that stands. And yeah, the ambient sounds of X-Plane 12. Let me bring that up for you. You guys can hear it better. So since it's windy, it's giving me like a wind indication coming from about there-ish. Alrighty, everything packed up. You ready to go to bed? And how about you folks? I am myself all ready to go. Let me disconnect from PilotEdge. And the shadows are an X-Plane thing. See here, it's like, I don't know, X-Plane somehow decides when it's gonna change the shadow resolution. Maybe if I have fairly low shadow quality set. See, like when I do this, this is still shining through because of some rendering quirks. Now they're a little bit better. Now they're still pretty low res, unless I get close to them. I don't know. Gotta yell at Laminar some more. They have to. It would be nice if they stopped rendering the shadows just straight edge and instead put like a blur range on it, so it gets rid of them, rid of that choppiness. Okay, cool. Everybody, take care. I'll see you around, and thanks for stopping by for such a quick flight. Cheers, love y'all, and have a play around with this thing. And yeah, I'll see you around, folks. Bye.